Hi everyone, how are you all doing? My name is Natalie. If this is the first time that you're watching my videos, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that if you enjoy what I do and share here on this channel, you can subscribe and share with your friends. In this video, we're going to talk about this upcoming week astrology forecast, and we'll end the video with a collective message. So this video, we are talking about February 10 to 16 of 2025. On the 10th, Monday, we have Mercury in Aquarius, square Uranus in Taurus. Now, this can be a shocking, unexpected news or information coming in for all of us. It can be on a collective level, like news headlines, or maybe certain country announce something that might bring us a little bit of a surprise or unexpected news. Maybe this is related to the tech industry or cryptocurrency, stock market, because we do have Uranus and Taurus, so it can be related to our resources, the money market, and so on and so forth. Since it's Aquarius, this can be related to the community, the collective, technology, right? Because we also do have Mercury and Uranus in that sense, so the news can be related to those topics. And in your life, maybe this is you receiving some information or news from someone, or a situation happened that might kind of like caught you off guard, or it's like out of the blue. But for some, this can also be a lightning moment, like a light bulb moment. Something just come through, like, oh, now I see it. Or like an aha moment, a realization of something that is related what is happening in your life as well. On the 11th, next day, the Sun in Aquarius will also square Uranus and Taurus, so they take turn. So a possibility is that whatever news, information that came in out of the blue, unexpected for you on Monday, will kind of light up something for you, shed light on something for you. Because we're talking about the sun is a illuminator, so maybe something happened yesterday, or a conversation or information is going to shed light on something in your life to allow you to see maybe something that was hidden before, to see things from a different angle or perspective, or that eureka moment gave you some kind of direction or inspiration, or so on and so forth. And on the 12th, we have our Leo full moon happening at 5:53 a.m. Pacific time, or earlier time zone, still February 12th, but 9:53 p.m. Hong Kong time, so just the time according to where you are in the world. This Leo full moon is happening with the sun at 24 degrees 6 minutes in Aquarius, and the moon in Leo at 24 degrees 6 minutes. So we were just talking about the very heavy Uranian aspect on the day before this full moon, so the energy of those wow factor is still very much felt during this full moon. So this full moon definitely can illuminate those squares that just happened early in the week. So even if you don't receive something shocking, unexpected, or out of the blue Monday, Tuesday, maybe it's Wednesday. So that wild card dramatic factor is definitely in play during this full moon, because the full moon also square Uranus and Taurus. So now we have a fixed sign T-square up in the sky with Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. So three of the fixed sign, the sun and the moon and Uranus, they're forming a T-square. So the only fixed sign that is not adding to this aspect is Scorpio, but it's pretty much fixed. And it's funny that how the three signs are fixed sign, but then we have this very unstable, definitely not fixed, definitely opposite of fixed planet Uranus in the midst of this T-square. So this can definitely create that friction, that push and pull energy that some of us might feel during this Leo full moon. Really adding to that friction, that square. Some of us might really feel uneasy, might feel this tighten of nervous system. You might feel like, oh my God, why is this so uncomfortable? You know, maybe this has to do with whatever news information that come up that shed a light for you, and you're sitting with this very uncomfortable surprise or realization, aha moment, information. But it doesn't have to be all bad, right? This can also be something that is very exciting, that you did not expect, but now it's like, ooh, I see it in a different light. Ooh, it gave me a different insight or perspective about something, someone, some situation in your life as well. Whenever we have a lunation with Leo, in the sign of Leo, it always talks about what truly matters, what you truly believe in, you know, what's your truth, what does your heart say, right? Leo rules our heart, rules by the sun. It wants to see the truth. It wants to anchor in what is true to you. What does your heart truly resonate with? Allow your heart to guide you to show up in your most authentic light, right? And with that Uranus, it can be a new truth, or this information is really allowing you to see the truth of something, see through the bullshit, see through what is really happening, so that your heart can really align with what is true to you, and so that you can show up as authentic as you can be, whether it is for yourself, for people in your life, for the collective. How do you want to show up? I mean, on a collective level, a lot is happening, and a lot is coming out, a lot is being unfolded, and it will continue throughout the year, because we do have all those major astrology coming in. More and more will be unfold for the collective, and as this happen, anchor to your heart what does not resonate anymore, because it will really affect all of us. Maybe something that we once trust with our heart, that we believe deep in our heart is right, might not be right anymore. What is the truth? We don't know anymore. We might need to re-anchor our heart to what truly resonate and what truly align with us. So, and it's asking us to show up and not be afraid of our heart, to allow our hearts show us how can we show up for ourselves, people in our life, for the collective, for the greater good. Because on the opposite side is the sun in Aquarius, which is all about the power of the collective, the people. It's both of them, both Aquarius and Leo, they both believe in authenticity, and they both want to show up authentically, and they believe in the greater good. You know, they both kind of like really go with their heart. You know, Leo rules the heart of cause, and Aquarius is all about the people, the collective. And now more than ever, the universe is really asking us, what is your truth? What do you want to stand up for? And how do you want to show up for that? So this full moon is really illuminating on that for all of us. And maybe for some of us personally, maybe in an area of our life, or there's some situation or relationship that is really revealing the true energy, the true light to you during this full moon in Leo, and you're able to see through everything now, right? Maybe someone that you fully trust, that you thought you align with, reveal some truth, and you're seeing them in a different light now, or vice versa, right? Or maybe someone is really showing up for you, and now you can see their authenticity, and they're like, and you're like, wow, yes, this is what I align with. I trust you and I want to stand by you, right? This can go either way. So see what comes up for you during this full moon, again with lots of Uranus energy. There can be a wild card factor, wild card energy. So see what comes up. Don't be reactive, and just see what comes up for you before you react to it, right? So I'm sending you all a lot of full moon and Leo blessing. Let me know what happens. If you receive any shocking news or information, if you feel comfortable enough, share with me. Comment below. Would love to hear from you all. Lastly, on 14, we have a transit happening, and it's really happening right on time. We have Mercury entering Pisces at 4:07 a.m. Pacific time or 8:07 p.m. Hong Kong time. So just the time according to where you are in the world. I quite like this in some way, shape, or form because of the date. Well, for those who celebrate, February 14th is Valentine's Day, and we do have Mercury entering Pisces, which is a dreamy, poetic, romantic sign. So that is nice. So for those who are celebrating with this Mercury in Pisces, today might be extra romantic. You might be writing a poem, expressing yourself to your loved one. Maybe someone is doing that to you. So that's lovely. But Mercury is at its fall and its detriment when Mercury is in the sign of Pisces. It doesn't mean it's all bad. Like I said, yes, in a way, Mercury is not comfortable. Mercury doesn't like to be in Pisces because Mercury will have to shift the way that it expresses its energy. So Mercury in Pisces is different, right? But Mercury in Pisces is just asking us, it's just expressing the methodical energy, the way we speak, the way we express ourselves, the way we process our thought in a different energy, in a Piscean energy. Mercury in Pisces, like I said, is poetic, is dreamy, is romantic, is spiritual, is compassionate, is intuitive. Yes, it can be a little bit like, what are you saying? I lost you. What did you just say? It can be a bit blurry. It can be a bit like you can't find the word, but you can feel it, but it's just so hard for you to find the word to express as like to the point, right? You're finding it hard to express yourself to the point. You're like, I don't know how to say it, but I can like feel it, you know? That's Mercury in Pisces. You're feeling the words, you're feeling the thoughts, you're feeling the communication, but you can't quite get the words out. It's all in the fuse. So you might find yourself having a hard time to explain yourself or express yourself. But for those who are in creative industry, maybe you create art, create music, write poems, that's a great transit. You might find your creative juice just flow through you during this Mercury in Pisces transit. So for those who are in the creative industry, love this transit. Have your notebook ready. For other people, maybe during this transit you might find yourself wanting to be more creative. You're finding yourself wanting to dive into music and arts, movies, galleries, and so on and so forth, right? And Mercury will be in and out Pisces until mid-April. That means, yes, Mercury is going to station retrograde. And guess what? Mercury is going to retrograde alongside Venus retrograde. Yes. If you have been watching my video last year, or when I did that astrology special, we have all our personal planets, Mars, Venus, Mercury, all retrograding in the first half of the year. So it means that a lot of us are having a major redo in our personal life, in different areas of our life, right? Some might be more about our relationship stuff in our life. Some is more about what we do in our life, and some of us is the way we think, our belief system, right? So there's a lot of changes and moving pieces happening in all our personal life in this first half of the year. So yes, buckle up, Mercury is going to station retrograde soon along with Venus, and they are both going to retrograde in your Aries and Pisces house. So they're going to swim back and forth, your Pisces and Aries house. So a lot is going to be activated in those two houses. So see what themes and topic are ruled in your natal chart, which houses are ruled by Pisces and Aries. Those themes and topics will go through a major renovation very, very soon, because as of now, we're already in the pre-shadow phase 1 of Venus retrograde, and very soon we'll also be in pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. But don't worry, just keep watching the weekly updates. I'll keep you guys updated with dates and everything that we need to pay attention to. And for our collective message this week, we have the Sun, which is the card of Leo, because Leo is ruled by the Sun. And we have the Tower, that Uranian energy. And lastly, 5 of Cups. So yes, this week, some of us might receive some shocking, unexpected, surprising news that might kind of throw us off guard a little bit, but they are not here to ruin your life, so to say, okay? Because maybe perhaps the foundation wasn't strong enough, and maybe that situation, that thing that you're moving through is just not sustainable, and this will happen sooner or later. And this week it happens. Maybe something is not going to follow through. Maybe a situation will just not come to fruition, or maybe it needs you to readjust and pivot, right? So that is why this is happening, but it's illuminating something for you to see. Maybe you need to readjust something. Maybe there's a better path lie ahead. Maybe there's a solution to solve this problem and even make it better, right? Maybe this is universe redirecting you to something better. So maybe this is, after all, a blessing in disguise. So even though, yes, whatever comes up, whatever happens might initially feel like a setback, feel like a disappointing, upsetting situation, but don't focus on the negative side of it, because later on when you look back, you will understand why it has to happen this way, or why this step back is needed, or why this redirection is needed. But yes, I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but just try to take care of your energy, go slow, try not to be reactive if something do happen for us. And the Moonology card, we have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Uranus is in Taurus, is that wow factor, is asking us to release control and just let it happen, because Uranus cannot be tamed. You just have to let it happen. The more you try to force it, the more you try to cling on to it, not let go, the worse it will become. So just let it happen, okay? And then we have new moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. Mercury's entering Pisces, and this is really to just say, and there's a lot of green here, and green associated with the heart. Leo rules the heart. This is really to just anchor to our heart space. Whatever comes up, whatever happened this week, it is happening for a greater good, for our highest good, even though it might not feel like it just now. Maybe the universe have a better plan for you. So attune to the divine, let go of control, and see what comes up for you. Lastly, we have our Oracle card, exchanging gifts. Yes, okay. So just like what I just said, sometimes the universe might arrange something to happen that feels like a roadblock, that feels like the universe is taking something away from you, that you are not having things work the way you plan, or the outcome is just like, ugh, but you're exchanging something with the universe. The universe is going to bring in something for you, and usually it's something that is more aligned, that is better. So just trust whatever is happening, it is happening for the highest good, even though it might not feel like it. Anyway, so I hope one of the message might help, or some of the message might resonate, help you move through the week. And I'm wishing you all a great week ahead. Happy full moon, and take care of yourself. If you're interested to work with me, my email in the description box below. Feel free to email me. I offer all kinds of astrology consultation, tarot and akashic records reading, and distant Reiki energy healing session. Take care. I'll see you next time.